everyone, and welcome back to PAX and Recreation. And today we're gonna catch them all with a Terapagos EX Collection. I forgot the name between the time I put the box in the frame. Terapagos, well, maybe you can even see it because of how blingy it is. Terapagos EX Ultra-Premium Collection, which, you know, Ultra-Premium collections are what they are. They are very cool looking and a very cool box, but sometimes they pick very specific Pokemon. So sometimes they pick Charizard once, and we opened that one in the channel. You can go check that one out. Or they picked Mew. They pick very emblematic Pokemon, right? Very fan favorite Pokemon, because this is an expensive product, and you know you want the box. The box is part of the appeal. You want the box to be some storage for your cards and so on. So they try to make it alluring with a fan favorite Pokemon. This is why I was, well, shocked is not the word, but I was surprised when I saw that it was Terapagos, the one selected for this one. Because I don't think anyone cares about Terapagos, but I do, because I love turtles. So look at this magnificent beast. Now, in terms of the box, you have the whole Terapagos thing here, and you have the contents. Uncover hidden treasures with Terapagos EX. So you get a bunch of Terralize cards. With its glimmering shell made of terrestrial energy, the legendary Pokemon Terapagos shines brightly in the super powerful stellar form. So, long story short, this is what you get. You get one foil promo card for Terapagos EX, for Lapras EX, and for Cinderace EX. 8 foil basic energy cards, which seems like a weird number, to be honest. One magnetic 3-card protector with base, which is basically to display these, or one of these, or all of them, I don't know, up to you. One playmat, which is great because the playmats that come with Pokemon products are always good, contrary to the Ultra Pro playmats, which the only good ones are the ones with Pokeballs on them, because the rest of them are just PNGs on a generic background, and that's meh. One deck box, if you can call it that, one metallic coin, nice, 6 damage counter dice, 2 condition markers, 18 Pokemon TCG booster packs, and a code, likely for you. So let's get right to it as I open this beautiful beast of a box. So you remove the sleeve, and you have this shiny, gorgeous thing, man. Look at this. And one thing that I like about the recent premium collections, right, is that they are made for display as is. So you do this, and cha-chang, you have the cards in display right here, and you can remove these as such, which is just amazing. Like, you can just keep them here, and it will be a great display anyway, right? You can just pull the cards, and you have here your Terralize cards. You have the code here, so I guess I have to open it to give you the code. And you have some other cards in here. There are no metal cards like we had with Eevee once, but as a display, this thing rocks. You can just, you know, have your Pokemon here. It's ironic that normally the most expensive, well, not expensive, but maybe the most, you know, the chase card, I guess will be the term, is the one that is in the weirdest holding mechanism that you need to kind of, you know, do something like that puts me very nervous, like this, right? And do this and this and this, like something like this. Amazing looking, and the box is gorgeous, my friend. Like, this box is beautiful. And then look at the treasure trove. This is literally a treasure trove. This is great. Look at all the boosterinos. This is beautiful. Like, as is, beautiful. 10 out of 10 for presentation alone. This is gorgeous. The box is gorgeous. The cover is gorgeous. Like, you know, it's flimsy cardboard, right? Like, for example, mine was sealed, you saw it, and it has a little bit of a impact here, but because it's a soft cardboard box. I mean, you can store your cards in there. That's kind of the idea, but don't get too attached to it. I guess that's the message. So let's get right into it. So heavy stuff right away because of the metal coin made in the USA. So let's see. Easy to open. Maybe better like this. Made in the US of A, baby. So you have the dice plus with very interesting patterns right there. Very cool looking for Pokemon dice. Normally Pokemon dice are more or less meh. The status counters or badges are whatever. And the coin, which is gorgeous, I have to say, but it's not a metallic coin. So I guess, well, unless they meant metallic as in looking metallic and not metal. Yeah, metallic coin, I guess. That's the, maybe for next time just call it foil coin or something. But not bad, not a bad thing at all. Let's put it on the side. I am very impressed by this display, and I will show you in a second. This is the base, all about the base, no treble. Why? Because, well, last time on Dragon Ball Z, when they, for example, with the Charizard set and with the Mew set and all that, this was the display. And if they had any sort of display for you to, well, display your cards, it was for one card. Like the Charizard one, even though it had like Charmander, Charmander, and Charizard, it was at one card display. So you had to put Charizard in there, I'm guessing. And that's it. And it was kind of meh because it had 3 cards. This one solves that problem. This one went full, like, oh, we have 3 cards in here. You can keep them here, my friend. This is a valid display, but if you don't want to, we got your back. Now, how can I open this? From the top. Yeah. So we got your back. You put your 3 beautiful cards in here, close it, and then this is a Teralized base. I mean, not gonna fool anyone. This is plastic, but it's a very good looking plastic. This is actually pretty cool, and this is cool. Like, this is something that you can't buy just anywhere. So that's at least interesting. It's a cool approach. It's an interesting approach. Then the playmat, which we're going to shift it. Yeah, we're going to exchange it right now. Well, this thing is more or less stuck. I love my Great Ball, or Super Boru, as it is in the Japanese game. It's a Super Ball, not a Great Ball. I love it because I insist those are the best looking playmats from Ultra Pro, just the Pokeballs, which is sad if you really think about it. But whenever the Pokemon Company releases playmats, they look gorgeous because they actually used card art. Sorry. So, not gonna lie, this thing is very confusing as an illustration. I mean, Terapagos is here, right? And this is the mega Teralized version, and looks great. Looks confusing too, but I prefer these. Actually, I prefer these because it's like more sober. But like, I prefer these than the PNGs from Ultra Pro. So this is actually pretty good. And it's a very good quality playmat. I'm assuming that they need to have some sort of partnership with Ultra Pro for these, or they use the same factory or something. Because this looks like a magnetic holder from Ultra Pro. This is like an Ultra Pro playmat. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? It's like too many coincidences there. Now the deck box is a simple deck box. Nothing too crazy. I wouldn't even call it, like a crazy deck box. It's just a deck box with Terapagos on it. It is what it is, and all the boosters in the world, which is why this thing is so expensive. Really, not all of them from Stellar Crown. You wish, but it wasn't. It isn't. Stellar Crown, Twilight Masquerade, Temporal Forces, Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flames. They almost went all the way back, man. Like all the Scarlet and Violet boosters. And this is fun because, well, it's still value, but they are basically just getting rid of all the stock. And beneath it all, you have 8 lands. Oh, this is kind of nice. See, with the pattern here and all that. See, you can see. kind of cool. And Terapagos in the bottom, which is kind of cool. And it moves, I don't know why. And the 8 the 8 energy cards, which I guess, well, they are suffering right there, as you can see. Can you see it? The thing is bent already. They are foil and beautiful. And I guess that's the reason why we only get 8, one of each. But it does look meh, you know what I mean? Like, thank you, I guess. Certainly, one thing, you have to give one thing to this box. You can keep it as is and put your cards here, here, and here. You can remove this and just use it to store cards, which is also cool. You can keep your playmat here. Like, you can use it to restore the contents. And, you know, have this thing for displaying cards. And you have this other display for cards, which is pretty cool with its base. So, good value overall. Like, obviously depends on what you pay for it, right? But overall, very good value, man. I can't, and then you also have these, right? So I can't complain. Very good value. A deck box, which is a, simple, but it's not a cardboard one. It's like soft plastic, like the ones that Ultra Pro makes, which is like, this sounds like Ultra Pro, but okay, whatever. And now, so overall, my impressions of the package, the content, the premium collection itself, is pretty cool. Like, the presentation is immaculate. Like, we have to really talk about this. Like, the box is great. Then you open it, you have this amazing, gorgeous thing here. The only thing that I can complain about this, the one thing is, this thing is soft cardboard. If this thing was a little bit harder, just a tiny bit harder, it will be like an actual freaking great storage box. Obviously, it will make the product a little bit more expensive, but let's be honest, it wouldn't be that expensive for the Pokemon Company because it's still cardboard. I'm not asking for a full-blown deck box from like Ultimate Guard, although that would be freaking great. Ultimate Guard, now that you have the licenses to Magic the Gathering, wink, wink, please do something with Pokemon, please. Like, talk to the Pokemon Company. I know, come on, you know what I mean? Just, you do your magic, Same way that you did like those crazy good-looking magic things with Magic the Gathering art, the same with Pokemon. Please, pretty please. So, this box is great. I love this. And then the whole display, the cards in here, you can't remove it. The Pokeball is in the back, which is like, whoa, that's crazy. And you can have your display of cards there. And then everything is here. The boosters, the box, the coin, the plastic display, the acrylic display, for the cards, the playmat. 10 out of 10, amazing. Maybe it's a little bit expensive, depends on where you bought it, when you bought it, and if someone tried to scalp you. But, just in value right there, do the math. There is a playmat, this is like a $5 at most, I guess. But like, there's a playmat, there's an exclusive coin, there's like 3 cool cards. The box is a nice add-on because you can add things. These lands are cool. I don't know if anyone is going to go crazy about them, but certainly it's cool and adds to the color pattern because everything is colorful and shiny in a Stellar Crown because it's the whole thing with Terapagos, right? So everything is cool, and then you have the acrylic display with a base, my friend, which is pretty cool. And so you don't need to necessarily put these cards in. You can just keep them here and put other cards in there, which is great. And then you have a playmat, which is freaking gorgeous. And then you have 18 boosters. So do the math. And, more or less the price of like a playmat, 18 boosters, and a bunch of extras. And, depending on what price you can find it, I think it's worth it, right? Like, I think it's worth it if the price matches more or less the price of the contents, right? Even if it's a little bit more expensive than buying the content separate, I think it's still worth it just on the presentation alone. This thing is gorgeous, and I really, really wish that other card games, wink, wink, will do similar things, right? So we're going to open from the past to the future. We're going to start with Obsidian Flames all the way into Stellar Crown. And so let's go Obsidian Flames. I'm going to put these things here, and let's go with the 4 boosters that we have. And I'm going to separate them as usual per Pokemon type, but then I am going to, I'm going to separate them per set because then I have to organize them, and God knows I'm not going to mix different sets. So let's see. Magnemite, depending on which series you saw, it was either or was like Magnemite. So Magnemite, Eevee, Toadstool, pretty cool. Houndour, Stoutland, Frogadier, Drampa, Pokemon League headquarters in reverse holo or foil or whatever. Pidgey, gotta love that Pidgey in reverse follow, and Entei, baby. Starting with a legendary Pokemon. I know that if it's not a special looking card like EX, no one cares, but I love legendary Pokemon, so right there, cool. Basic energy. It's not as foil or crazy as those ones over there, but it's still a basic energy and a code that you can use, my friend, for you. So let me put this thing here. Actually, I was so excited that I didn't even separate them per type. I'm not going to go full order because there is an order like grass, water, etc. I'm just going to separate them for the sake of, well, my mental health. So, second booster. Not easy to ninja, they never were. Kind of complicated. Bounsweet, no grass. Magnemite again, Larvesta, Rowlet in this nice Van Gogh style, so that's great. Gumshoes, the president of the United States, Pupitar or Pupitar, depending on Togetic, Pre, and Electric in reverse foil, not bad. Patrol Cap in reverse foil 2, and Gita or Gita, depending on whether you say GIF or GIF, in foil. Not bad at all. A basic water energy and a code that you can use to play Pokemon TCG Online, not to be confused with Pokemon TCG Pocket. In that one, sadly, these codes don't work. Because the whole point of the game is kind of the boosters anyway, so. Finizen. Could separate this a little bit. So Larvesta again. Fungus. Among Us. Pidgey. Love Pidgey. Whiscash. Your cat's favorite food. Kangaskhan. Camerupt. And a reverse foil Source Kit, followed by a reverse foil Paldean Clodsire. So not bad. And a foil Darkrai. Look at that. Second legendary Pokemon in the boosters so far. A basic energy and a code that you can use for your Pokemon TCG Online gameplay. Last Obsidian Flames booster of this box. And as usual, remember, if you want a specific card, just buy the specific card. Everything you see here in the boosters is random. Everything else is certain that you're gonna get, but the boosters are always 100% random. So first, metal type Pokemon or steel type Pokemon, so I need to move that. Larvitar, Cleffa, Inkay or Inkai, Ninetales, looking magnificent as always. Doctrio, trio. Houndstone, good style, not gonna lie. Toadstool, but in reverse foil, which makes him cooler while he, walks along. And Togepi, so Pre, let's go. Togepi in reverse foil. I remember as a kid being pissed that Togepi didn't care about Ash because it wasn't the first thing he saw. And it was technically Ash's egg, so, but, that taught us all a lesson about, just letting people be happy. It's not about you. Scovillain in foil and a basic energy. The good thing is that the energies, I can actually mix and match because they are all shared. And a Pokemon Redeem code. So this was Obsidian Flames. Remember when we opened Obsidian Flame cards back then? Crazy. Scarlet and Violet is getting stretchy, even though Pokemon doesn't release as many sets as Magic the Gathering. It's still feeling stretchy because, well, they haven't released a new Pokemon game. I guess they are waiting for Switch 2, the Nintendo Switch 2. So for Paradox Rift, we also have 4 boosters with different art, all 4 of them. Let's see. Mantike, Pansage, Minun, Snorunt. The thing is, there are so many Pokemon that they can keep calling them Scarlet and Violet and just be like there for 5 years and it would be okay. Slitherwing, Ferrothorn, what? A reverse foil Nimble. This is pretty cool. A reverse foil Panpour. So we have two monkeys, one left. Wu-Chin, which certainly a weird Pokemon. Not my favorite, I have to say. A water energy and a code for you to use. Next, Booster number 2 of Paradox Rift. Let's see what's in store. Fuecoco, Snorunt, Honedge, Horsey. I went like Horsey when actually it's like Horsey or something. That was like another Pokemon I can't remember. Orbital, Clough, or Clough, or something like that. Luxurious Cape, Iron Moth in reverse foil, a NaCli, Nacli, Salt basically in reverse foil, and a Lokix in foil. Not bad. Dark type Pokemon, Electric Energy, and a code that you can use to be happy online. Next, third booster from Paradoxed Rift. Paradoxed Rift. That's kind of, see, I ninja the booster. Let's go, baby. If you're new to the channel, ninjaing the booster means opening it without, making it a million pieces. Ferroseed, Gibble, Panpour, Absol, looking badass in this style. Masquerain, looking very cool. Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. Not bad. Doable in reverse foil. Horsey in reverse foil. And Spathra in foil with a trainer in the back. This is Spathra, my friends. Not bad. A water energy and a code. And now for the last Paradox Rift booster. What mysteries wait ahead? See, this is how you ninja a booster. There you go. And then you can keep the wrapper as a memory. Blitzel, Bounsweet, Phoebus, Ipom, or Apom, depending on if you want to say it right or wrong. Steenee, Countercatcher, Absol, again looking badass. Wiglet in reverse foil. Wigglety. Ooh, let's go. A Slitherwing, like full art card. Man, this looks badass, man. And I don't like the ancient Pokemon because the names I think are kind of lazy. I would prefer that it would be like Volcarona ancient form or something, but whatever. Slitherwing, man, this thing looks pretty as hell, man. These cards are gorgeous. I know that everyone wants these cards because these are chase cards and it's the valuable cards and all that, but it's really all about the art. And it's not that this art is ugly or anything, but it's just that you don't get to appreciate it as much because it's a smaller size. But then you know how it goes. The reason why we appreciate it so much is because they are rare. They are special. If everything is special, nothing is special. And that's kind of the problem that other card games have. When you make everything special, nothing is special. So that was it for Paradox Rift. Now, continuing with our journey forwards, we have 2 Temporal Forces boosters. And then we have 4 Twilight Masquerade and 4 Stellar Crown. So Temporal Forces is the one where they went stingy on us. Let's see why they went stingy. I couldn't ninja this one, as you can see. Come on. Devotion, Haunter, nice art. Pikachu, it's Pikachu, let's go. Ghastly, I know that Ghastly and Haunter kind of look like they are right off the anime, it's weird. Zeraora, Iron Valiant, cool, basically Gallade from the future, or Gallad, depending on how you want to say it, or Galad. Sharpedo, LGM, oops, reverse foil by the way. Cincino or Cinchino, I don't know. Reverse foil 2. Iron Valiant in foil, let's go. So we got it twice in different cards, different styles. So same Pokemon, but not really. Different attacks, different everything. And a fire energy and a code that you can use. And the second booster and last for temporal forces. Can I ninja it? More or less. No, I can't. Look at this. Look at this thing. Grottle, Finizen, Bronzor, Mightyena. I always loved Mightyena, but it depends a lot on how people draw it. Because sometimes it looks like badass, and sometimes it looks like a dog with hair in weird places because it's not like consistent. Is weird. Bronzor, Excadrill, Screamtail, which is basically feral Jigglypuff. A reverse foil Raichu that looks cool as hell, sleeping in the chillness. Raichu, that Pokemon that doesn't get enough love because everyone stops at Pikachu. Bramblegast in reverse foil, and a foil Whimsicott. Not bad. A Psychic Energy and a code. And that was short, but that's it for temporal forces. So we got a lot of ancient and future Pokemon, which, you know, goes with the name of temporal forces. But they only gave us 2 boosters. Why? I think you can guess why. This is a stock cleaning game, so they didn't have enough stock of that one. Or they didn't want to give stock of that one. But now we go into the second to last Twilight Masquerade. 4 boosters of Twilight Masquerade await in this box for whoever is worthy. Flabébé, Timbur, Aron, I don't know why my pronunciation went Western European all of a sudden, Spinarak, Morpeko, Carmine or Carmine, Heracross, badass Pokemon, Zapdos in reverse foil, speaking of badass Pokemon, Swirlix in reverse foil, and Infernape in foil. Man, look at this Infernape drawing. Like, look at this art. This thing is badass, baby. Like, look at that. The Monkey King himself. And a Fire Energy and a code for you. So there is that. Second Twilight Masquerade booster. I'll say we can actually ninja this one, people. That was easy. So there you go. Nosepass. Jinx, one of the most controversial Pokemon in history. Float more than Porygon, and Porygon has caused some damage. Sunkern, Love Ball. Gotta love the Love Ball. Scolipede. Bellibolt. A reverse foil Kiran, not bad. A reverse foil Poliwrath that actually looks badass, I have to say. Look at that art, it's pretty cool. And, well, they are stuck together, but it's good because it's a Greninja EX. Let's go. Look at that flame. Look at that coolness right there. I gotta be honest, I will say the same. I don't like EX cards that much. I think they are too in your face for my taste. I prefer the full art ones, but still looks cool as hell. A Terralized Greninja, and therefore is a fighting type, or ground type, or fist type, because it's a TCG. Code for you. Second to last, Twilight Masquerade. Appling, Lydon. So we have two. We have Aron and Lydon. We're just missing one. Chimchar. Oh, we have Chimchar and Infernape. We're just missing one too. Pinsir. I don't think we're gonna get it in 2 boosters, but you know, you can dream. Snorlax. Oh, first normal type Pokemon. Okay. Lana's Aid. Leafeon. Cool. Poltergeist. Cool, in reverse foil. Abra in reverse foil. I remember that, I think in the game, in the series, was something like Abra or something like that. And in the game, you never forget it because it disappears. It goes with this sound that is like zzz or something like that, and then teleports and goes away. And a foil Zapdos, because we are all here for the cool looking cards. Electric Energy for Zapdos and a code for you. And last booster. Let's see what we can get from the last Twilight Masquerade booster that I actually managed to ninja, by the way. So there you go. Ducklet. Here. Ninetales. It's pretty cool. There's not a boring Ninetales card. It's mandatory that all of them look cool. Trevenant. Emolga. Lucky Helmet. Can go with it. Mightyena. See what I mean? Weird Angle. That hair, man. That hair. The Mightyena. Iron Bundle, which is Delibird, but from the future, I guess. Perrin. And Palafin in foil. Not bad. 0 to hero. Wait. Bonus card, people, because this is a reverse foil, and then the foil is Sinistcha EX. So, not bad looking at all. That cup of tea, that evil cup of tea, that sinister tea, or cha, or sha, as it said in Chinese. A code for you, and that's it for Twilight Masquerade. And now, for the last 4 boosters, the ones that actually hold Terapagos as its mascot, which is a stellar crown. Ironically, more than Terapagos as a thing, it just looks more like the Terralize set. Look at that. But Terapagos is in one of the boosters, so I guess that counts. We're gonna leave this one for last. And look at this: Cinderace and Lapras, the three Pokemon that are basically the 3 cards that we get. So doesn't get better than this. We're going to start here and move forward until we get to Terapagos and see what we can pull. We start with a Hoot. I love Hoot. Did you know that when like me and a lot of other people, when we were younger, we thought that Hoot only had 1 leg? Because in the sprite, he only had 1 leg. And then in Pokemon Crystal, he actually moved and you were like, oh, I guess he has 2 legs. So, not bad. Hoot, Groovin, Greavard, Joltik, Jirachi in steel, for Glass Trumpet, looking through a Glass Trumpet Luminion. Oh, sorry, Luminion. Glameow, reverse foil Glameow. So not bad. A reverse foil Chutel in that style that I love. That is basically like a mini diorama Pokemon. It's very, very cool. So that. Oh, let's go. We start strong, baby. Terapagos EX. Let's go. On paper is the same card as the limited one that we get from the Ultra-Premium Collection. So same abilities. Obviously, it's not the same card, but it's the same card in terms of abilities. Normal type with Unified Beatdown and Crown Opal. Crown Opal, you need grass, water, and electric. It does 180 damage, and it says during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic, non-basic Pokemon. So, which is okay, I guess. I don't know. So, not bad. Very good pull right there, and very thematic, I have to say. An electric energy and a code that you can use. So, we pull Terapagos in the non-Terapagos booster, people. So from now on, I don't know what to expect. Everything is shuffled. Up and play. Hood Hood again to open the game, which is not bad. Imp, Tauros. Well, I love Tauros. Love this art style, by the way. Very reminiscent of the original art style from Sugimori, I think it was. Crabrawler. Payapa Berry, not to be confused with papaya. Tornadus, or Tornadus, as some people say. Kofu. Wow, let's go. Trainer A-spec card in like all its, neon glory, cyberpunk style, baby. Look at that thing, it's blinding. Once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for a stage 1 Pokemon that evolves from one of their basic Pokemon and put it into the Pokemon to evolve it. If that Pokemon was evolved in this way, that player may search their deck for a stage 2 Pokemon that evolves from that Pokemon and put it into that Pokemon to evolve it. Then that player shuffles their deck. It's like, whoa, that is crazy. So, badass looking and a great card. Glass Trumpet again in reverse foil and a Zeraora in foil. Not bad. A Metal or Steel Energy and a code for you. Second to last. Well, 2 boosters, 2 great pulls. I don't think we can ask for more than this. To be honest, I don't think we're going to pull anything better than this. I think we can call it a day pretty much. But those 2 boosters, 2 great pulls. And in the others, we pulled 2 EX Pokemon too, and a full art Pokemon. So I am happy already. Lechonk, hunting some mushrooms, as pigs do. Raboot. Maurodon, or Maurodon. Vikavolt, Veluza, with the trainer on the back. I have mixed feelings with these cards that have the trainer on the back because I like it and it makes sense that you have pictures of Pokemon with trainers in the back because in the games, half of your battles are with trainers, so it makes sense. But it removes some of the special thing that, normally the full art cards have when they have like the trainer and the Pokemon. Briar, Glameow in reverse foil, Lantern in reverse foil, and a Bofalant in foil. Not bad. Not bad at all. Basic Energy and a code for you. And now the last booster of this premium collection. One with Terapagos on it. I do wonder if they actually picked one of each art of the boosters to put in the box. Because I realized that there were not many repeated arts for the boosters. I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Charcadet, Cyclizar, or Cyclizar, I guess. Medicham, Antique Root Fossil, Salazzle, Frogadier, Driftblim, and Hoot Hoot starts the party and ends the party. Hoot Hoot in reverse foil. A very nice Reshiram in reverse foil. I love it how this Pokemon was once like a chase card for black and white, and it was pretty crazy. And now it's like, yeah, man, Reshiram, fire type, it has Hit Blast. Okay, cool, thank you. And the last special card of this box is an Archaludon in foil, or Archaludon, but I guess it's Archaludon. In foil, a metal type Pokemon, dark type energy, and a code that you can use to be happy in your life. And that's it, my friends. So is it worth it? Is it cool? Well, I think it has a bunch of boosters. As a present or Christmas thing or whatever, this is the best thing you can buy to anyone. But that's more or less always the case with ultra premium collections. And it's funny because I think that compared to other card games, this is actually pretty interesting because, yes, it has stuff, right? It has like the special cards, it has the foil energy cards. They're just to look pretty. It has the display with the support and all that. The display with the support and all that, and it looks kind of cool. It has a specific coin. It has a box, and again, the box is useful as a storage box. The lands are cool. These things are cool, and the box is just gorgeous. but you get a bunch of boosters. And that's kind of what makes it worth it, because yes, you get a couple of cool things, but you get a bunch of boosters and values. So far, my experience with those premium collections has always been the same. Difficult to get, but totally worth it. So if you can buy ultra premium collections, most of the cases it's worth it. If it is for the retail price, or if you can't find it for retail price, just do the math. The amount of boosters and the type of boosters it has, by the way, because if you just look at the back, you can tell from which set each is, but you can only see the names of some, so you really need to know your stuff or see a video like this one to know what is inside. And I guess do the math and be like, well, it has a playmat, it has a mini deck box, it has all that stuff. The value should be X, and then if you think that whatever they're trying to charge you is more or less that, do it. But don't pay for overpriced or anything. Again, if you want a specific card, just buy the single. But these as a package, as a thing, I think is great and is worth it in my opinion. So there is that. Let me know down below what you think about the pools, what you think about the box, and I will see you next time in your Poke favorite channel, Poke Parks and Poke Recreation. Bye.